Now, for some breaking news. My name's Scott. I've lost over 53 pounds on Mounjaro. Oh. Welcome back. This is a bit of an update on where I'm currently at with Mounjaro. This week I've recorded my lowest weigh-in since I've started, which was a combined weight loss of 53.7 pounds, and it's taken me 38 weeks to reach that goal. So I've been on Mounjaro for just under 9 months now, and just over 38 weeks. I'm sort of a midweek period at the moment. My current dosage is 12.5 milligram pen, which this week I upped the dosage on, which I'll go on to explain in a moment. I'm currently experiencing 0 side effects, the highest dosage I've ever been on, and the least amount of side effects that I've encountered throughout this dosage. And we'll go over another couple of things in this video, so thanks for watching. So, as I said, my name's Scott. I am currently on week 38 of Mounjaro. I've had a very good Mounjaro journey so far. Very few and far between side effects, although I have experienced them throughout the journey, and it's been very positive for me. I'm currently on a 12.5 milligram pen, which, if you watched one of my previous videos, I was explaining what my next steps were going to be. On my last dosage on Sunday, just gone, it's currently Friday night, I took my 12.5 milligram and I upped that dosage using a microdosing method, and I took myself up to 14 milligram because I had some golden dose left within that pen. Check out the links for the golden dose video, it's very helpful. Took myself up to there, and on screen now I'll stick up a chart for a minute explaining how you can microdose as well, and what to extract from the pen if you're looking to do that method. So the reason I went through and took 14 milligrams on this past week is, since having a period of illness, Mounjaro just doesn't seem to be having a working effect on me. 12.5 milligram was not giving me any real suppression, and I was also experiencing no side effects as well. I had a little bit of a reduced appetite, but I was definitely a lot hungrier than I was previous. Part of that may have been because I was ill, and I didn't eat during that period of illness. But over this past few weeks, I've sort of brought that around, and I'm quite happy where I am. My current weight is 212 pounds. So, and I hit that through the illness. Now, since then, I've built myself back up, kept myself well hydrated, I had some really good feeds in that. I managed to maintain that weight as it is, without starving myself, without trying to hold myself at that weight after an illness or anything like that. So I'm pretty happy with that. But the 12.5 milligram just wasn't working. Now, I went up to 14 milligram, and I had already ordered another 12.5 pen. So I'm at a bit of a loggerheads now. I know I can microdose it and get 14 milligram out for 4 shots using the insulin method. Or one of my subscribers, John, had commented on my last video saying what he was actually going to be doing is staying on the same dosage, but making his dosage every 5 days instead of 7. Previously, if you watch my older videos, I used to take my shots every 6 days because I felt the effects diminishing. So I'm also going to look at that as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dosage tomorrow, which will be my 6th day, probably tomorrow evening. See how I get on for a few days, and maybe reduce that to 5 days if I need. I'll see how I get on there. If that's not going so well, I will be up into the 15 milligram pen. Strangely enough, side effects have gone to absolute 0, with the only side effect being the positive side effect of Mounjaro, which is actually the hunger suppression, which is a side effect of Mounjaro, because remember, Mounjaro is a drug for diabetes. And a side effect of taking that drug was weight loss through hunger suppression, in a nutshell. So, no constipation, no sulphur burps, no drowsiness. I no longer have cold extremities, which I did actually have during those periods. And that I find strange because I'm such a high dose now. You know, I'm one away from the top dose, and at the moment with how it's going, it's sort of a bit of a worry feature that I'm at that top dose and there's nowhere else to go after that. But we'll see how that gets on. I've just got to deal with it, haven't I? And that's where I am right now. 212 pounds roughly, 53.7 pounds down in weight over the course of approximately 38 weeks. Feeling really good. I'm happy with that loss. Some people have had much bigger losses in a much shorter time frame, but I'm quite happy that mine's been a sustainable loss. And yeah, it's enabled me to start mountain biking, electric mountain biking, which is what I've been doing, and I'm thoroughly enjoying that process now, really. So that is the update. Now for some breaking news. MedExpress. Have you got the email? They're now going to be actively tracking, using AI features, if you were advertising your discount codes on social media. It's always been a no-no from them, but now they're actively going to be looking out for those as well, which sort of makes MedExpress not as appealing anymore, doesn't it, really? Throughout my time on Mounjaro, I utilised Pharmacy2 and MedExpress. I moved over to MedExpress because I was getting some affiliate discounts, not with the MedExpress link, but with another. So I thought, well, you know, I was getting MedExpress affiliate payments, but not using MedExpress. I thought, you know what, I may as well buy from MedExpress as well and use the other code and, you know, try to get that discount on. So in a nutshell, with MedExpress, if someone uses your discount code, you get £40 site credit and they get £40 off. So in effect, when you're on a dosage like I'm on now, which is close to £200, you're getting £40 for free, they get £40 for free. That dosage is only really costing £140. If you're not using any of those codes, you're giving them an extra 60 quid. And now they're trying to take that away from us, and limit how you can use it and when. And it's just not as appealing anymore, is it? And it just goes to show how much free money is sitting around there with the Mounjaro drug. And, you know, they're still making money. Plenty of money. And the final one to touch on is, and I think I put it on earlier in the video, but if I didn't, I will put it on again now. I've been talking so much I forgot, is microdosing chart. So if you are looking to microdose up or down, depending on your pen size, this chart that I've put on will help with that and explain it a little bit for when you're drawing with the insulin needles. Because I've had questions in the past, some people get confused with it, but hopefully this chart that I've created will explain that a little bit for you. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the update, and watch me other bloody videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.